Siamo dentro Gaza, anche se solo poche centinaia di metri dal confine, dalla barriera, dal muro di Erez Checkpoint, dal maggior passaggio tra Gaza City e Israele. Qui noi dobbiamo seguire le regole naturalmente militari, le regole della censura, quindi per esempio non possiamo parlare con nessun palestinese, possiamo parlare solo con i soldati che ci sono permessi, non possiamo fotografare tutto, però abbiamo un'idea di quello che sta avvenendo, e cioè questa battaglia specialmente contro i tunnel, che continuamente, queste gallerie enormi che gli israeliani dicono essere il maggior problema. Continuamente sentiamo ancora, pensate, siamo a quasi 3 mesi ormai, 2 mesi e mezzo dal 7 di ottobre, ancora qui a ridosso del confine si sente battaglia, si vedono nuvole di fumo, non possiamo fotografare tutto, ma si sente come ancora la battaglia è in furia, quindi quanto Hamas ancora è in grado di resistere a questa invasione. Questo è un esercito in piena forza, che ha il completo monopolio dei cieli, che ha il monopolio dell'area tutta attorno, che usa carri armati, che ha una forza che è incomparabile rispetto a quella di Hamas. Eppure ancora stanno combattendo, ancora hanno difficoltà, ancora perdono uomini. Ormai siamo arrivati a circa 170 soldati israeliani morti. Probabilmente la cifra sarebbe molto più alta se non fosse che loro continuano a sparare, a distruggere, prima sparano e spianano a terra e poi avanzano, quindi cercano di rischiare il minimo dei loro uomini, sebbene questo poi costi tantissime vittime civili. Stiamo parlando di, secondo le cifre date dal Ministero della Sanità controllato da Hamas, a questo punto di 20.500 palestinesi morti e oltre 52-53.000 dall'inizio dell'operazione militare. Vedete il fumo sopra verso Gaza centro, qui c'è avanti c'è Jabalia. Questa è l'area che gli israeliani vorrebbero occupare permanentemente per creare una buffer zone, per creare una zona ulteriore di sicurezza attorno a Gaza. Doron Spellman è un ufficiale della riserva, dei Miluim come li chiamano qua, che lavora con i portavoce. Doron, can you first of all tell us the significant, what does it mean for the Israeli army, the finding of the tunnel, the problem of the tunnel, in few words?
Look, there are 3 layers of this battle in Gaza that are making it extremely difficult. One layer is the urban warfare. Another layer are the hostages, and in between them are the tunnel system that has enabled Hamas to engage in an underground warfare, ferrying weapons, terrorists, infrastructure, hostages. This is their subterranean hell that they're waging against us. And therefore, as a soldier, when we identify a tunnel and destroy a tunnel, we are one step closer to destroying that evil and clearing Gaza from Hamas.
Doron, we are in an area now, a few hundred meters after the fence. Is that true that you are preparing this ground to hold it as a kind of buffer zone for the future?
Right now, operationally speaking, we're in Gaza to destroy Hamas. We're in Gaza to get back our hostages, 125 of which are still being held here. What's going to happen in the future, whatever that's going to be, and I don't have the details, is going to be a situation whereby the people in the state of Israel, which are only a few hundred meters from where we're standing, that's where their homes are going to feel safe.
About the tunnel itself, you told me that the Israeli knew about the tunnel, but they didn't know how big it was. Can you tell me when it was really entered and discovered? Because only recently we heard about this tunnel.
Just less than a week ago, Israeli forces fully went into the tunnel, scanned the inside of the tunnel, and understood that we're looking at a tunnel that is not for a few people to walk hunched over. This is a subway tunnel. You can run a subway car through this. It was a massive infrastructure that Hamas built. It took them years to develop. We knew about it at the beginning, but they've developed it since. This was an investment of millions and millions of dollars, specialized workers. It's iron girded. It has cement, air conditioning, electricity, water. There are command rooms. This is an underground army infrastructure. This is like an army base underneath the ground. And therefore, destroying this is taking out one of Hamas's major infrastructures.
A bit about the dimension.
The tunnel is 2.4 miles or 4 kilometers in full length. It goes down to a depth of 50 meters. It was an investment of millions of dollars, and you had plumbers, you had electricians, you had cement experts, steel regirded experts, all who were building this, and it was built by and designed by Muhammad Sinwar, who is the brother of Yahya Sinwar. We know this from intelligence, and we also know this from
Who is the leader of the Hamas?
The leader of Hamas, and we know this from their own footage showing Muhammad Sinwar driving through this tunnel.
Olivier Rafovich, colonnello della riserva, vecchio amico militare israeliano, portavoce. Olivier, first of all, what is, according with the estimation of the army, the rate between civilians and Hamas fighter killed?
We estimate, according to our estimation, that 8,000 at least terrorists from Hamas have been killed by the IDF since the beginning of the war, since the 7th of October. As you know, Hamas is using the own population of Gaza as human shield everywhere. So, unfortunately, because of that, there are also civilians who have been killed. But from the Israeli side, we do everything in order to reduce the number, to prevent civilians to be killed. For example, we are giving early warning to population to leave, to evacuate zone of combat. The problem is that Hamas, the Islamic jihadist group, Hamas terrorist group, actually pushing them back.
But Olivier, for instance, Magazi in the refugee camp on the Christmas Eve, on the 24th of December, they claimed there was no at all any kind of warning before the attack, and about between 70 and 100 Palestinians were killed by Air Force bombing.
They also claim 2 months ago that the Israeli army has destroyed an hospital with hundreds of casualties. At the end of the day, it was proved that it was a missile, Islamic Jihad group missile launched by mistake and killed Palestinians. We have to be very careful in this war.